We've all been there. You set your alarm for 7 a.m. so you have enough time to get ready for the day. But when it goes off, you hit snooze. And then you do it again at 7:06, 7:09, and pretty soon it's 7:40, and now you're in a rush to get ready because you're going to be late for work or school. You feel stressed out and frazzled, and you wonder how you can possibly function like this every single morning. If you're tired of waking up and hitting snooze, then this is the video for you. Let's look at 7 reasons why you always hit snooze and what you can do about it. Number 1, you go to bed too late. If you go to bed at midnight and wake up at 7 a.m., that's only 7 hours of sleep. For most people, they need between 7 and 2 to 8 hours of shut-eye. So if you're going to bed too late, you probably aren't getting the full amount of rest you need. This means that when your alarm goes off, your body is not actually rested and ready to face the day, which makes it really easy to just go back to sleep. The solution to this problem is to try to go to bed earlier so that you can still get your full 7 to 8 hours of sleep. It may take a few days to adjust to sleeping at a new schedule, but it will also take a few days for your body to adjust to waking up at a new time. So try to be consistent with your sleeping schedule and stick to it even on weekends, so your body knows what to expect. Going to bed earlier is also a good idea for another reason. According to research, people who go to bed earlier tend to wake up earlier without an alarm. So by training your body to go to bed earlier, you'll also train it to wake up earlier. Number 2, your alarm is too quiet. We've all been there. The alarm starts going off, but you can barely hear it over your fan or your dog's barking or your neighbor's rooster crowing. If you're trying to wake up early, make sure your alarm is loud enough to wake you up. One way to make sure your alarm is loud enough is to use a physical alarm clock that is all the way across the room. That way, you have to get out of bed to turn the alarm off, and then it's easier to get up. Another option is to use a sunrise alarm clock that wakes you up with a gradually brightening light instead of a loud noise. This can be a really gentle way to wake up, and it can help you wake up feeling more refreshed. Number 3, you don't have a morning routine. If you don't have a morning routine, it can be really easy to just stay in bed and keep hitting snooze. Having a morning routine gives you something to look forward to, and it makes it easier to get out of bed and start your day. A good morning routine should include things that you enjoy doing, like drinking a cup of coffee or reading a few pages of your favorite book. But it should also include things that will get you ready for the day, like getting dressed and brushing your teeth. By having a morning routine, you'll be able to wake up earlier and still have time to do the things that are important to you. Number 4, you're not consistent. One of the biggest reasons people have trouble waking up early is because they're not consistent with their sleep schedule. This means going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends. When your body has a consistent sleep schedule, it's easier to wake up early because your body knows what to expect. However, if you stay up late and sleep in on weekends, your body will have a harder time adjusting to a new sleep schedule during the week. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day so that your body knows what to expect. If you have to wake up early for work or school on Monday, go to bed early on Sunday night so you'll be well rested. Number 5, you drink too much water before bed. Drinking too much water before bed can make you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. This can make it harder to fall back asleep, and eventually you may find yourself awake and hitting snooze. If you have this problem, try drinking less water before bed and see if it helps. You may also want to try drinking a glass of water when you first wake up in the morning to rehydrate your body. Number 6, you eat breakfast in bed. Many of us love the idea of eating breakfast in bed. We think it's a great way to start the day. However, eating breakfast in bed can actually lead to a lot of problems. First, it can make it harder to get out of bed. because you're tempted to stay in bed and eat your breakfast. Second, eating in bed can cause heartburn, which can make it harder to sleep later. Third, crumbs from your breakfast can end up all over your bed, which is not very comfortable to sleep on. If you want to enjoy breakfast in bed, that's fine, but try to finish eating at least an hour before you want to go back to sleep. And be sure to clean up any crumbs so you don't have an uncomfortable surprise in the middle of the night. And number 7, you watch TV in bed. Watching TV in bed can make it harder to sleep later because the blue light from the TV can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, which is a hormone that helps you sleep. The bright images and sounds from the TV can also stimulate your brain and make it harder to relax and fall asleep. In addition, lying in bed while watching TV can cause heartburn, which can wake you up in the middle of the night. So if you want to watch TV before bed, try sitting up in bed or in a chair rather than lying down. You can also try to avoid watching TV for at least an hour before bed so that the blue light and stimulation does not interfere with your sleep. It's normal to hit snooze once in a while, but if you're doing it every day, it's time to make a change. Try some of the tips in this video to see if they can help you stop hitting snooze and start waking up refreshed and ready for the day. Do you have any other tips for stopping the snooze? Share them with us in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like for more videos like this. As always, thanks for watching.